In this final game of Group B, the Northern... No, it's not. Yes, it is. The Northern Rogues versus the Furness Firecrackers.
It's not as though we haven't had enough games to try to keep our minds straight. On the line right now, it's 23-19, Kitty Hitter.
And who do we have? Is it Weevil?
108 Weevil in white.
Yes, apparently it is. Yes. Thank you. But the Furness Firecrackers pick up lead jam.
Some brilliant footwear work from Weevil.
And of course, the Firecrackers playing in white with the Northern Rogues playing in black. And a tiny opening salvo there from the Firecrackers with a single point.
A point is still a point. I think the problem was that Weevil came up against number 19 Hip Spice and Emra and just realized exactly how futile it was going up against that kind of defensive power.
Exactly that. But speaking of, well, somebody who's been pretty damn good on defense today, on the jam line, we've got Dr. Crusher for the Firecrackers.
And number 8 in black, Femme Fatale for the Northern Rogues.
Of course, if the Northern Rogues win this game, they advance to the final. And if the Furness Firecrackers win this game, then it goes to points difference. So the Furness Firecrackers need to win by 21 points. If they do win and they don't win by 21 points, Newcastle go to the final, I believe.
That's some good math there, buddy.
Someone told me.
There we go. We'll try that again.
And Dr. Crusher calling off the jam there.
And that appears to have been a goose egg points-wise, Josh.
You what, sorry?
It appears to have been a goose egg points-wise.
Yeah.
That's maybe not what you want to see in the last game, the deciding game as to who gets to go through to the final at the Great Yorkshire Showdown 2022.
And who have we got on here? It looks as though it is Weeble.
Malice Mayhem 832 in black on the line.
I barely figured out who the jammer was before they already took lead jam, but there we go. Their speed on my own professionalism, you take a guess, but...
6 of one, mate, half dozen the other.
There we go, Weevil going straight around the outside there. Not too much resistance, but they are putting up a fight, these Northern Rogues. Ooh. Double down. Oh, and a beautiful pirouette there. Weevil picking up the points.
Number 247, Lindestructible, doing their level best to hold Weevil back, but to no avail. That was just not going to happen. Oh, Slammer number 3 has made a beautiful, beautiful... There's a beautiful escape from the Furness Firecrackers defensive wall.
No, definitely. Weevil making it look easy. 15 love to the Firecrackers. I discovered why they called it love in tennis.
I know this one, but tell us, darling.
Because 0 looks like an egg.
And the French...
It's so stupid.
The French word for egg is œuf, so it's l'œuf. Kitty Hitter, 23-15 on the line in black for Northern Rogues.
And we also have Ravioli on the line for the Firecrackers.
And that's Kitty Hitter straight through.
Some kids you can't just hold down. You can't hold back that one.
No, that's exactly it. Ravioli's still having some trouble getting through that pack.
And Kitty gets through again for the 4 points.
Kitty Hitter doing their 27-5 with alacrity.
Looks to be the case. This is now a power jam. We're sorry about the feedback. We are trying our best. So Kitty goes to the back of the pack, gets recycled almost all the way to the back, skips out front, and picks that up.
Kitty Hitter going round and round and round.
And of course, with the jammer panty, as it's called, being left on the track, that needs to be retrieved before any points can be scored. But
I believe that term is now archaic, dude, and it's a helmet cover. Yeah.
Oh, is it? Oh. Did that change during lockdown?
You know what? It might have, but I don't know.
Let's just go with that. Let's just go with that.
Let's just go with that. So remember how we were talking about how things can change so quickly in one game?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they basically halved what they're trailing by, and it's only been 5 minutes in the game.
Well, it's a lot easier at the start to do that, to be fair, but...
Yeah, number 77, Winnie in black on the line. Number 108, Weeble in white for Furness Firecrackers, and it is Weeble for Furness Firecrackers absolutely tearing through the pack.
Yeah, 3 jam starts, 3 lead jams from Weeble. So, good lord.
That was nice.
Went in that like a rugby player. Jesus.
That was Emrah. Again, Emrah being a really, really functional and pivotal member of Northern Rogues' defensive team. Melancholy giving the big shoulder to Weeble.
Who's that? Is that Emrah for the Rogues? I believe it is.
Oh, some absolutely fine wall breaking there by Laura Lockdown, number 13 for Furness Firecrackers.
Yeah. So 18-8 at the moment in favor of the Firecrackers.
Number 3, Slammer on the line in black for Northern Rogues, and Dr. Crusher doing their postdoctoral thesis in white for the Furness Firecrackers.
We're learning a thing here.
And it's Slammer sneaking through it as our lead jammer.
Ooh.
That is an excellent jammer control and jam control by Slammer, not only running defense against the opposing jammer, but also controlling the speed of the jam beautifully. Right up until that moment.
Didn't see that one coming. Yeah, Dr. Crusher picking up the big points there. Oh, and this is now a power jam for the Firecrackers. I take that back. Looks as though there was a cut track penalty incurred there. So we got both jammers in the box. And I spoke too soon again. This is now a brief power jam for the Northern Rogues. Hopefully Slammer will be able to take advantage of this and make up the differential.
As the Northern Rogues do their best to negate the power of the Furness Firecrackers defense. That's going to be some work, because that Firecrackers defense is rock solid.
It's good. It's good.
Rock solid.
I think with the Firecrackers as well, they would be advantageous in this particular game. Just with the Northern Rogues being a quote-unquote mash-up team. So, you know, you've got a few of the York Minsters in there. A couple of the Grimsby roller derby there in there as well.
Proof that have skill will travel.
Exactly that, yeah. But with both jammers being sent to the box, that means it will go for the full 2 minutes, of which we have about 10 seconds left here. But Dr. Crusher, ooh, yeah, it's bumped off track there just a little bit, will be recycled to the back. And there we go. So you said a few jams can change everything. Just 4 points in it now, 26-22.
It's extraordinary.
In favor of the Firecrackers.
It's which pundit is it that refers to this sort of event as squeaky bum time?
I believe that's usually the last 5 minutes or so. When it gets to sort of the Hail Mary time.
Yeah, squeaky bum time.
Squeaky bum time,
squeaky
of course.
Squeaky bum time on the line.
Which is a common phrase in football, so don't. Now, it looks like the officials have called a timeout here.
We've got 20 minutes left on the game, and we remain in timeout as we stand. There we go. No change to our jammer, 832 in black for Northern Rogues, and 108 in white for Furness Firecrackers. That would be the inimitable Weevil. Absolutely. Just thunderous sound of skates with the amount of fast footwork that's taking place on track.
Very much, what's the word, agile and power, sort of like the, oh, there we go. Weevil giving a quick wave to the crowd there. Got time for it or not. Oh, closely followed actually by Kitty.
Oh, that was...
Was that in? Ooh,
that was beautiful.
I think that was in.
2 parts, dodged right past Melancholy, number 30 for the Northern Rogues, who was just absolutely putting hip and back into it. And then calling the jam.
And on the line for the Firecrackers, we have Ravi Rowley in the white. And
number 13, Frost Sprite.
We don't
I think this is the first time we've seen Frost Sprite jam today.
I believe so, according to our statistics. Oh.
Well.
And there we go.
I don't think it's going to be the last time we see Frost Sprite jam today.
One would hope not, after how cleanly she got that one.
Tiny bit of chaos on the track there as Frostbrite just keeps doing what Frostbrite's supposed to be doing, just
it's roller
around.
derby. Chaos is what it's all about. And safety. Well, this is now a power jam for the Northern Rogues. After apparently being incurred.
Frostbrite again up against that bacteriophage wall of defense by the Furness Firecrackers.
And there we go. And now it's swung in the opposite direction. Looks as though we have coming up a power jam. Yeah, so that was a cut track penalty there. Just a little bit of sort of a little mini official review within the game itself there. But
just a little bit of admin there. I think you technically have to be called on a penalty before you take yourself out of the game for a penalty.
There we go. Ravi Rowley manages to get past. Ooh, got past, but would have wanted to be on the skates. Oh, but once again, it switched up. Looks as though it was a cut track penalty. It was very close to the right. I thought it was in personally, but obviously the officials have a better view than we do over here.
We see not what the zebras see, my friend.
So this is now a power jam for the Rogues. And that's the end of the power jam for the Rogues.
Heavens above.
Went a bit everywhere over there, but it looks as though the Rogues have called for a timeout to get themselves together. After quite a chaotic jam there. What was that, 3 power jams there, I think it was?
Josh, I don't think my poor heart can take it.
Well, it's going to have to, at least for the next 2 games.
Nah.
Anyway, how are we looking? So it's 31-27, so if the game ended now, Newcastle would be going through to the final. Because, lest we forget, the Furness Firecrackers, they have to win the game, and they have to win it by 21 points to get to the final. If the Rogues win, they go through automatically. If the Firecrackers win by less than 21 points, Newcastle go through to the final. And if the Firecrackers win by over 21 points, they go through to the final.
Yeah.
Did that make sense?
You know what, dude? Like, I mean, I love you, but I kind of tuned out halfway through the maths because that's just how my brain works. Because frankly, I was thinking about a couple of things. I was thinking about the merch, I was thinking about the tombola, I was thinking about the chock-a-dock, and I was thinking about the fact that there is a chocolate bar on the tuck table that may have my name on it.
If your name is a number, possibly so. But for £1, you can throw a duck at one of our volunteers in the halftime of the main event, the final, as it were.
Malice Mayhem on the line, 832 in black for the Northern Rogues.
And the winner gets prizes. Power jam for the Rogues. The power jam is over for the Rogues. Back on track, it's Ravi Rowley. Oh, and Ravi Rowley straight from the bench and into the lead jam position.
Ravioli, who's been struggling against the Northern Rogues defense recently, has made short work of that.
I'll tell you what, might not have been the best time for the Rogues to call the timeout there, because Ravioli would have got an extra minute to get back a breath.
That's the one. 15 minutes left in the game, Josh. We are halfway through this last abbreviated game.
And Ravioli goes up the inside after a little bit of a tussle in the pack there. And we have a star pass from the Northern Rogue.
There we go.
And
so 15 minutes left. This is our last abbreviated game before the main event of the Great Yorkshire Showdown 2022. That's what I'm saying. Kitty hitter on the line, 23-19 in black for the Northern Rogues.
And we got Weeble on the line in the whites for the Firecrackers. Of course, Weeble, one of the high point scorers. They are definitely going to need some of these high points because there is only 12 points in it at the moment. It's enough for the win, but not enough to get them through to the final. Oh!
That was Emrah once again. Emrah proving.
It's a huge hit there by Emrah. Good Lord.
The power of the blocker.
Sense of the ball. And Weeble goes around the outside making the initial pass there. But the points, courtesy of Kitty for the Rogues. And there we go, Jam gets called. And we got 39-31 in favor of the Firecrackers, so that's an 8-point advantage so far.
There's only 13 minutes left, Josh.
Can it be done? Probably.
You know what? Previously, I would have issued like a sarcastic statement, but right now, no idea. Slammer number 3 online in the black for Northern Rogues.
Here we got Dr. Crusher for the Firecrackers. Ooh! I was going to say, that seemed a little bit low on that one there.
may have been an attempt to get air or to take flight. Didn't quite work, but it had the appropriate effect.
Yeah, it looks completely accidental, of course, but, you know, can't be having that there. But it is the points going in favor of the Rogues, making up the points deficit here. Going for the win.
Ooh.
There we go, and Dr. Crusher manages to make the initial pass there. And Slammy calls off the jam there before any points can be gained. Ooh, 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 Laurie, how many points are in it?
Oh, Josh. Oh, oh, spicy?
Spicy.
Spicy, squeaky bum time spicy?
Not quite yet.
Okay.
But it's, in terms of, on the peri-peri scale, we're at hot now. We're at hot. Peri-peri scale.
Number 13, Frostbite back on the line for Northern Rogues in black, and Weeble in white, number 108 for Furness Firecrackers.
Yeah, looks as though they were filling in for one of the jams there on the start. Oh, there we go, and picks up lead jam once again, and this is a power jam for the Firecrackers. So many close games in this group so far.
I know. I mean, it speaks to the quality of the teams. You know, and again, there we go.
And
It can sound a bit like lip service or, you know, a bit, you know, wishy-washy, but it totally isn't. All of the teams here are really good teams. They are putting in stellar performances. And, yeah, we get to reap the profits. We're sitting here comfortably in a beautiful facility provided by The Edge at the University of Leeds.
Mm-hmm.
The game sponsored by Set Mortgages, and we just get to watch them absolutely play to an extraordinary level.
I mean, yeah, no doubt about it. These are definitely some of the best teams in the country at the moment. So here we are. As Frostbite is still struggling. Oh, there we go, and has made the initial pass there. Just as Weeble makes it through the pack and calls off the jam. A huge scoring jam once again from Weeble. That is 55-38. And if my maths is right, that's 17 points difference in it.
Malice Mayhem on line 832 in black for the Northern Rogues.
And we got Ravioli on the jam line for the Firecrackers. Firecrackers in the whites. And the Rogues in the black, of course.
Oh, well done. Ravioli often
And
struggles.
the rallying from the bench seems to be working for the Firecrackers as Ravioli picks up lead jam. And of course, the Northern Rogues are a blocker down. This is very much in their court, as it were.
Ravioli's often struggled against the Northern Rogues defense and is absolutely
impeccable.
Just putting paid to that now.
Oh, and this is exactly what they need. A power jam. Ravioli calls it off.
Am I the only person that finds themselves thinking, call off the jam, call it off?
Well, this basically means that Weeble will have 30 seconds of clear track to get as many points as possible.
Which is a dangerous proposition.
Dangerous proposition because we've already seen it today. And they are, 21 points ahead. That's good.
Weeble could do some damage here.
As we go to the final 10 minutes of the game as well. Weeble going to get a heck of a run up here. Look at that run up. Firecrackers running interference there. Oh, narrowly avoids the disco bump, but picks up lead jam.
There's number 30 Melancholy with those big hip hits again.
Weeble once again goes around the outside. Oh, gets hit a little bit, That's going to be close.
Hip spice.
Well, it looks as though it stands. 4 more points to the Firecrackers. And as you heard from the Firecrackers, pirouette up the apex, and another 4 points there as both jammers are back on. Ooh, it's getting a little bit shovey in the back, as it should be. Good Lord, and a huge hit. Who's that? 13. That is Milton. Huge hit. As Weeble comes off.
Oh,
Best side against a one-on-one versus Winnie there. And again, this is exactly what the Firecrackers need. Big points taking advantage of a power jam. Not power jam now, but it was at the start. You were here.
Oof. Weeble just sneaking past, unnoticed on that inside line. Just
dancing on that apex like the edge of a knife, Weeble is. Good Lord.
7 seconds left in this game and 20 seconds left in this jam, and there is there is some damage being done on that scoreboard.
There we go, goes for one more. It looks as though the fatigue might be setting in. Ooh!
That is
A
it. Oof.
huge jam there from Weeble. And some excellent defending as well from the Firecrackers.
That is beauty, that is grace, that is a great big kick in the face. That was beautifully done.
Not that we condone kicks to the face in this game, of course. It is 86-38. As it stands now, the Firecrackers are going through to the final, but on the jam line, Dr. Crusher in white for the Firecrackers.
Kitty Hitter 23-19 in black for the Northern Rogues.
86-38 so far, as it all gets a little bit Ramo in the pack there, but just gets knocked out of bounds onto the inside there, Dr. Crusher, and will be recycled to the back of the pack. And some lovely peacock.
There's some heavy-duty recycling program here. And that's it. Dr. Crusher makes their way out front of the pack.
And Kitty gets onto the stops a little bit as well, making the initial pass and just making sure that the wristband is back on safely. Oh, and this is now a power jam for the Northern Rogues. They might be able to pull back some points, especially with moves like that there. Skips up the apex there. Kitty getting the 4 points. And just a little bit out there from Psycho. A little bit out of reach there, I should say.
About 5 minutes left in this game, Josh.
I know. I can see.
This is just dangerous, bud.
Oh! Because Kitty unfortunately forgot that she wasn't the lead jammer there, so this will go for the full 2 minutes.
There, in fact, is no lead jammer, so this jam has got to run the full time.
A huge hit there. Ooh, gets sent to the penalty box as well. Bit of a grisly one there, but it was a big impact there onto Dr. Crusher. But Kitty manages to get through the pack. What's that, 54-86 now, I believe? And also Crusher just sails past there at the end. I think, cut track penalty for Crusher, actually. Looking at the ref. Oh, no. Okay. So we got 4 minutes left. I feel as though with the Northern Rugs, it is just a case of, unless they get a couple of really good jams here, it's going to be a case of spoiling the pie rather than getting through to the final themselves.
Yeah. Slammer number 3 on the line in black for Northern Rogues. And they have got the floor. Oh, that is some really, really good defensive work from number, I was going to say number 4, clearly Psycho, but it's not.
But Crusher back off there, but as we saw by the end of the jam, she was very fatigued on that one there, so only not too much rest for her.
Yeah. Melancholy number 30 doing the good work of holding back jammers, being a defensive superstar. There we go.
But initial pass completed by Slammer. And goes around the outside, picks up the points there.
Dr. Crusher being pinned down in place by the Northern Rogues defense.
Ooh, huge hit there.
Why we wear knee pads, kids.
Oh no, this is now a power jam for the Northern Rogues after that penny, after the star pass, sorry. Oh no, this is... The Rogues, they might even still win this one if they get a few massive jams under them, but
some beautiful
advantage to 24 points now.
Oh, nice.
This is not looking good for the Firecrackers. Just 16 points in it now. Scrub that, make that 12 points.
Lucas Hurley and Dr. Crusher doing their best to stop.
Okay.
Well, their efforts were not needed in that instance because the jams stopped everything. In fact, we have got less than 2 minutes left in this game.
There is less than 2 minutes left in this game, and the Firecrackers are winning by 8 points as it stands. So at this moment, they will not be going through to the final if they win. They need to win by 21 points or more. Although, to be honest with you, there's nobody more capable of that who I've seen today than Weeble. Maybe Nige from Newcastle there, possibly, but here we go.
Number 77, Winnie for Northern Rogues.
Plan's going well so far. They've picked up lead jam.
But it's Weeble. Weeble on the line. Weeble doing what Weeble do.
But Weeble has to... And Weeble calls this one and gets straight back onto the jam line. Oh, this is tense.
We've got a whopping 40 seconds left in the game, Josh. So,
yeah, so this will most likely be the final jam.
I thought the tension would dissipate after that last jam. It has not. Henderson, number 9, and black on the line for Northern Rogues, and 108 Weeble in white for the Furness Firecrackers.
And same as last time, it's Weeble looking to rack up the big points to send them through to the final here. But it's a huge ask.
They are both finding an absolute wall in front of them as they try to get through the pack for this first pass.
Yeah, Weeble needs to score 13 points or more in order to get them through to the final, but it looks as though that might not happen.
That was an absolute struggle, but number 9, Henderson for Northern Rogues manages to get to the pack first, is our lead jammer.
Oh, and Weeble gets knocked out of the track there. Oh, and a huge hit there. What was that? That was Luca, I think, was it?
Knocked the helmet cover right off.
Oh!
Weeble with some
Beautiful
excellent
skate work
footwork.
there. I thought Weeble were going straight off there, but managed to centrifuge herself right back onto the track there.
Up against that Northern Rogues defensive wall. Number 9, Henderson, managing to sneak through the pack again.
So 4 points. Northern Rogues need to win this game to go through to the final. If not, Newcastle go through to the final. That's. I assume that's why they are not calling off the jam as of yet. But there's only 8 points in it. Oh,
Melancholy with a good big hit.
Completed, but recycled to the back of the pack. This might come up the Rogues' way here. How long's left? Well, there's only 20 seconds left.
Oh.
Is that enough? Not quite. The trouble is the Firecrackers keep scoring points as well, but that will be the game.